Hello everyone. Today we're gonna do something different. Instead of my usual in-depth guide videos or educational videos, I'm just gonna voice over a jungle game that I played. I know it seems like I'm just lazy, and partially that is correct, but I think this is actually a okay video because you're gonna get auto-filled, especially if you play mid eventually, right? So instead of dodging, you can actually just play out the Aegis and play Yone jungle, and I'll show you it's viable this game. Um, in addition to that, uh, since midterms are over, hang on, this is going way too quick. Let me just finish yapping first. Um, Instead of like my 1 to 2 videos a week, I have no more midterms until after reading week. So for that reason, I'm gonna try to upload like 3 videos a week. And also, I have been climbing quite a bit. I am like 180 LP on my main now. So, and for some reason the game thinks I'm turbo smurfing, so I'm up against like 600 LP players right now for whatever reason. And because of that, I think I'll be able to upload higher quality content. And yeah, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for your support. So obviously red buff, its matchup is Mundo. I think it's pretty free actually. The thing about Yone is like, I just think that who is gonna beat you in a 1v1 in jungle, like a jungle champion? I mean, sure, there's like a Warwick maybe, a Trundle maybe? I don't even know about Trundle, but how are they gonna beat you, right? Like, who's gonna invade you and beat your ass? I don't know. Maybe I'm a just bad jungler though. But the idea is just to start red buff and just slowly clear up, and then you're gonna stack up a Q3, and then you're gonna like, I think, just go over the wall, smite the big Krug. Also, I'm a terrible jungler. I don't know how to kite camps. I don't know how to do stuff properly. So I beg for your forgiveness. And no, this game is not smurfing, by the way. I played this in like D3, but it was like master MMR, okay? And then we just move on to red buff, raptors. Thing about Yone jungle though is I took fleet here actually, but I think it's better to take lethal temple since you have faster, safer, healthier clears now, so it's not really a big deal. And you'll see that I kind of got cucked by this fleet footwork pretty hard because I didn't know about the changes, or I just kind of forgot about them, and then I just have fleet and it was kind of unnecessary, and I also clear at the speed of a pig, but it is what it is. I also don't know how to do some like crazy dragging, because my kind of mindset here was that I never actually spent any time trying to figure out what would be like an optimal clear path for Yone. So I was kind of just like doing things the safe way and not doing any like extreme like spacing or anything. But look, Krug's Subtle's already spawned and I'm still slow as fuck. And then we see that Mundo has not gotten the Scuttle Crab yet. So I just imagine that he was bought, and then here right after, yeah, I remember he showed up to gank. I think Yone's ganks are actually like somewhat okay if like they work. Aatrox walks up, he's trying to go for a ward. He doesn't expect us to be in the bush, and then we get a huge chunk on Aatrox, so he's like pretty low now, and then it's like really nice wave state for Gnar. Auto. And look at that, look at that. Aatrox almost gets killed, he has to flash out, save himself, because of our gank made him low HP earlier. And then I also rush boots because we just need the attack speed and you like run fast. E back and then get another dagger. And then we start with our second clear. And then Mundo shows up, so he's probably invading me because he knew I was top. So then we just run and go for a lane gank. Unfortunately, I couldn't get like a kill here because I fucked up. You see, I just canceled an auto and then I get stunned a bunch. I missed my Q3 because I'm just dog shit. But you know, fuck me. Whatever. I'm just showing you guys my margin of error. So we go through with our second set, or second, what do you call it? Second clear? I don't know what to call it. But the good nice thing is Yone does have some AoE, so he's not like the worst jungler to ever exist, or worst clear to ever exist. I'm sure if you practice the clear once or twice, it'll probably be really easy. I think you do have to just be careful of champs that clear fast so they invade you, not necessarily like fight you. Because if they fight you, I don't think anyone beats you, right? And then Skarner is kind of doing our job for us here. Getting... And then this guy shows up. And then we ping Gnar. But I think if I had a Lethal Temple, it would have been insane. But we still get a really nice kill. I don't know why he was trying to invade me there anyways. I think he's kind of trolling for that. So we get our top laner kill. Very nice, very nice. And then we can reset here. There's nothing to do since we can't gank top. Base. Berserkers into recurve. And you'll see that I'm an excellent jungler because I don't even have sweepers or any control wards yet. Just bad habits from playing lane. This is like the first time that I played jungle in the new season. And it's been like a year since I played Yone jungle. So you guys don't bully me too much. But you know, this clear is nice. I'm just dragging because I see an opportunity bot, but it's really hard to like make it all the way there with Q3 alone. So I'm just want to finish red buff and see if I can. I get all here. I know that. So I just try to walk up. I try to get a Phelios, but you know, I played that bad. No, I played it okay. Just can't hit shit. In fact, I missed like everything this game, but I still got pretty fed. So I just argue that, you know, team diff. But my macro was fine. And then moving on, we have to deal with like Drake, because I'd imagine that since Mundo isn't showing up and that both bot laners were dead, it was safe to do it. I just assumed, sort of. So we get Drake, we get Scuttle Crab. I don't know why Scuttle Crab is juking so hard. Auto. Can't do anything about a Phelios because we're not very fed yet. And then we can just start. Never mind, I based here. But I canceled base because I wanted to base because I wanted to protect my camps, but then I guess I just don't think I have enough gold, so I end up doing like Krugs and Raptors again. But you know, it seems like every lane is winning. Everything is very nice. Moving on again. Moving on to our third time clearing Raptors. Phew. Aatrox gets a shutdown on our Gnar. Here I base because I have enough gold for a pickaxe or a vamp. I think I get a... Okay, I got it. I end up getting vamp. But I think that getting a pickaxe might be better because it's not doing all that much. But yeah, now Mundo comes up after doing his full clear. And then he's gonna invade me, and then I got outsmited because I don't know how to smite. How did I even fuck this up? Oh. Okay, my thought was that Q smite would have worked. but I guess it just didn't do enough damage. And then here, look at like how long he survives just because I don't have lethal temple. But you know, team shows up, it's all good, and then we can do grubs, which is very essential. And in fact, I got every single objective in this game, so I'm very proud of myself for that. After doing grubs, we finish off our remaining camp's top. Do. Just auto the big wolf and then use Q and W to kill the rest. And then here I decide to go and hover Z, but then he ended up getting it. For some reason I decided to go over to Mundo's Raptors, but it's pretty obvious that it was already done, cause he came to invade me, so he was obviously done with his camps. But then I find an opportunity top, we go in, and then we just R, didn't hit, but gap closes, and then we finish them off. We help Gnar. Maybe he would have gotten it alone, but you know, gotta make ourselves look good. And then I was missing a little gold for pickaxe, so I decided to tax a minion, but then he ended up getting them, so we get our minion and then we leave. And look at that, bot lane is winning. I have the wet dream of every single jungler to ever exist. 3 winning lanes, mid winning, top winning, and support bot winning. So it's a pretty chill game. I just gotta do my job somewhat, and then I just win the game. And then we see Mundo. We don't quite have enough. Okay, we go in. It's been a while since I played this game, so I don't actually remember what happens. If we had lethal temple though, Mundo definitely dies. But too bad. So we just continue our journey of doing camps. He took our raptors. Do. And I see that Ari is gonna get like pushed in. So then I hover, but then I don't see an opportunity because no Skarner and I don't have ult yet. So EQ flash, but I missed that too. But you know, it's not a big deal. Our job is just to get distance once again. So we help Zed deal with his problem. We go to our top side now, and look at that, we have 5 assists. Am I not a great jungler? I'm giving away every kill. Wolves done. Gromp next. Auto Q, auto Q, auto Q. And then we have enough for Bork. We finally get our control ward. And we move towards bot lane. Once again, we start our camps. And here we spot Mundo top lane, so I know that Drake is pretty free and mid is fighting again, so we just clean up, get another kill, help Zed finish them off, and then bot fights, so we immediately rotate towards bot lane. Ping are on the way. Unfortunately, we died, and then I miss ult here, I think. Yeah. That's crazy how bad I was a few days ago. But look at that. Double kill, because I'm at the right place at the right time, not because I have good mechanics. And then now we go for Drake, because we know that Mundo is pretty low, and he's probably not going to be contesting us if he is that low. I decided to go invade him, but then they ended up knowing that I was going to do so. I guess they're just that good, but Rally already used her stun, so they're not going to hit me, and then we just Q3 away. And I wanted to get a Noon Quiver here, so I decided to do my Krugs, but then I ended up getting invaded again, which keeps happening throughout the game. And then since Ari based, we can take the wave from her, because she most likely wouldn't be able to get any of that. And just base now, it doesn't matter if we get hit. Wow. Non-stop talking is actually quite tiring, I won't lie. Moving up towards top again. We never lose to Mundo now, since all he has is Heartsteel and we have Bork, and we literally just beat the shit out of him with that. And as we saw earlier, our blue buff is stolen, invaded. I tried to go for Herald, but then they had Vision, so I wanted to take some chances at Aatrox, and we go around, we get him. He flashes as well, but it's not enough. And Gnar finishes him off. Now that Aatrox is dead, and we know that Mundo's bot side, the Rift Herald becomes really free for us. I'm pretty sure you can just walk through that, but then, I don't know, it just feels weird that they can see me doing it. Cause like, I don't know. It's like someone peeping at you take a shower. It feels kind of weird. Does anyone else feel like that? I don't know. And the fact that I'm not getting a response and I'm talking to myself makes me feel like I'm going mental. But I guess that's normal for a university student. And then we walk all the way down, because I could have based there actually. I think basing was better because we have enough gold for a Noon Quiver. But I don't know what I was thinking, so I just go bot. I walked all the way bot, get my red buff, and we're not really gonna go for that fight because we're already down here, and it seems like they were fighting over nothing anyways, so like whatever. But now that everyone's dead though, we have to go mid and protect our turret, and it's pretty chill. All we're doing is just clearing the minions because it doesn't seem possible to kill him here. I mean, maybe, but I didn't know where Aatrox or their support was. Clearing our top camps. We almost have enough gold for shield bow soon. We're still going like traditional build, of course. That never changes. Bork, shield bow, LDR, literally the only viable build on Yone. Wait out shield bow a little bit. Head mid, and then I try to ult in the Aphelios, but then I miss ult like again. How many times did I miss ult this game? I think I've only hit like one ult on that Aatrox. The rest of them I've missed. That's so sad, but it's okay. And then we get the Raptors, and then since Drake was coming up soon, I decided to just drop the Herald. Um, I wait here because if Mundo walked up just a little bit more, then we could have eat up. But then Nar kills him anyways, so we just back off and then drop Herald and get Drake. And that's our third Drake. Look at that. It's pretty important that you use your Q3s to help you like move around. It saves you some time. Now this game wasn't very long. I think there's only like 6 minutes left. And of course, if you listen to me for too long, you'll obviously be getting bored. So it's nice that it's a shorter game. Clearing the rest up, get 2 long swords, so you have the gold. And our team is just dogging on them. But I finished 909, I think. So I somehow managed to get 7 kills in the last 5 minutes of the game. Go me. I'm still just doing my camps. Yone does prioritize farm over ganks. You only really gank if you see like a free gank. Cause I guess if you have lethal tempo, it's a bit different. But you do have to gap close with E, and unless you can kill them in 5 minutes or 5 seconds, it's really not that like good. And even now I'm just free farming. I couldn't be bothered with any of this. I mean, that's all you need to do though. Yone's always been a scaling champion. Base again, we get our cloak. After getting those 2 kills, we just go down bot because we want to stop Irelia from getting plates, and then we're just gonna wait a little bit until we get some HP back from red buff. And then Nar comes through, but you know, we're a lot more fed than she is. And Nar's also here, so we just kill her as well. Wow, my throat is actually dying now. Okay. Building out LDR now. And we're already 5-0 and 7. No mistakes at all this game. And then we see a fight breaking out mid, so we go to help. Our ult is in like a few seconds, so it's all good. And then just ignore the rel because we want to kill the Aphelios. And then how did I miss everything on Aphelios? I missed Q3 on Aphelios there too. Once again, right place, right time. That's all you need. Whatever, doesn't matter. And then there's like 2 minutes left, so I think they ended up FFing, but I don't remember. But probably, right? Because I don't think we can end in 2 minutes from this perspective. Because we still gotta do Drake, so they probably FF. And yeah. Now we start to go to Drake, and then we know that Mundo's gonna come, and I'm not very confident that I can outsmite him, so instead I just try to chase him. And I have LDR and Bork, and it's literally like the two items that counter him the most. So we first kill Mundo, and then we guarantee the Drake to be ours. And then the rest of their team comes. Unfortunately for them, it's a bit late. And very nice stun from the Gnar. We hit them, we kill them, and with that, we end the game. I think they just FF'd here. Now I remember seeing it all. Wait, no, they didn't FF. What? Okay. Well, I guess they just didn't FF and watched us end. And for this game, all my teammates are obviously like, he's trolling, but you know, I'm better. And GG, well played. Make sure to like and subscribe. Be excited for my new videos that I will be uploading. I got most onto that game. Bye bye.